and welcome to Inner Calling New Zealand, a space where we explore journeys of the souls, the pure souls, path to inner peace, the many ways people reconnect with their true essence. I'm your host Khushali Jani from Guru Tattva Himalayan Meditation. I'm following this path since childhood. It's been many years and it completely changed my life. Today we have very inspiration. Today we truly inspiring guest joining us from Sydney, Australia. Our guest today is Carol Mann. Carol, welcome to our podcast Inner Calling New Zealand, and thank you for joining this. Thank you for giving your precious time to this. We are very blessed today to have you on this podcast. Let me give you a bit of introduction. She is founder of MyEssence Studio, a sacred place where she created in 2014 to help people fill their cups with energy, practice like Qigong yoga and energy healing. Carol is not just a yoga or Qigong teacher, she is also an energy healer with over a decade of experience in yoga therapy, Ayurveda, and recent years she did the deeply transformative practice of medical intuition as well. She believes in energy is the essence of healing and returning to wholeness. Her passion lies in helping people align their own energy with nature's flow. So life itself can flow with more balance, vitality, and harmony. Whether she is teaching the person online, offline, or guiding private healing, do the corporate events as well, Carol empowers people to listen to their body's wisdom and reconnect with their inner self and self healing. In our conversation today, we are going to know more about Carol's personal journey, who she is, how she led to this path, and her insights over energy healing and the practice she is doing right now. So, welcome, Carol. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
All good. Carol, let's start with our very first and basic question. Um, if you can share with us how you started with this journey, how you thought about this, is there any turning point in your life where you'd see, no, this is my inner call, this is my path, this is what I need to do or I want to do?
Yeah, for sure. So I used to work in the corporate world. That was like 25 years ago when I first started in the design as a graphic designer. And then that's sort of at the point of the 10 years mark where I started to really start to turn my um, awareness to taking care of my body. And the reason for that was because I was always into looking out, into the outside world for excitement. And I love getting busy and having a busy lifestyle. And I thought that would make me really happy. But then over time, I realized there was something more to life and something bigger that I'm here for. And I was really looking for my purpose. And so the universe is always giving me signs when I'm making transitions in life. And it gave me one of the biggest nudge when I transitioned from the corporate world into the well-being.
Mm,
And that was when I got redundant from my designed company.
uh,
And so that's how I stepped into exploring what's really getting to take care of this body and to reconnect with myself through Ayurveda and yoga. So that was in 2010,
mm,
which really helped me to settle my monkey mind because my mind is always going outside, like I said. And
yeah.
so it helped me to come back into myself and to connect with my body,
Mm,
um, which really fills me up. And I felt like, wow, I've never felt like this before. And then 10 years into teaching yoga,
mm,
um, I was so passionate with sharing ideas and energies with everyone. And so I was actually giving out a lot of energy with the world. And I felt like, oh, why am I so tired? Like I feel good, but then it's just like, oh, I feel so drained and depleted.
mm,
And then this is the second time when the universe gave me another big nudge of looking into something that can really fill my cup of energy.
mm.
And this is when COVID hit.
Oh, yeah.
And this is when I was looking into the Qigong training. Um, and I did one Qigong class in Bali, and it made my whole body felt so alive again.
Mm,
Every single cells in my body was feeling filled with so much joy. And I've never felt like that before. And I felt like, oh my God, I feel like I'm just truly receiving so much. And that's when I wanted to learn everything about Qigong.
mm,
And I found the Qigong training. And then not long after that, that was during the pandemic still, that I looked into more of, understanding how your body is always speaking to you and all the different messages your body is always giving you. So that's how I learned the medical intuition and also learning to, you know, receive more energy and to be able to give more energy without using my physical energy through energy healing practice. And it really truly filled my cup of energy. And ever since then, I don't feel depleted easily because I'm aware of my own energy and being aware of other people's energy. So that's why I feel like now my path is more aligning to where I'm supposed to be. So here I am.
very inspiring. And you mentioned about not using physical energy. You, as a teacher or healer or as a guide, you have to be first healed and be energetic while you are
Mm,
others or giving energy to others or me teaching the yoga to others. So it's good that you notice that you are drained out after even teaching. You like it, but
mm.
it's draining the energy physically. So good that you get the path how to regain the energy from the universe. So just to share with all the audience about what's the Qigong technique and how it's different than other modalities and path.
Yeah, so Qigong comes from the words Qi, means life force energy, and Gong means cultivation or being skillful or to work with energy. So Qigong is a cultivation of life force energy,
Mm-hmm.
which uses your breath, your intention, and the movement to guide and direct the energy to flow. And so it really mirrors the energy of nature as well, which is effortless ease,
Mm-hmm.
which is very different to, for example, yoga, which I know, from my practice and experience that you're using a lot of the physical energy to move the whole body quite dynamically. But
Mm-hmm.
then with Qigong, because it's based on standing, and so you work on strengthening your legs energy and to be connecting with the earth energy beneath your feet.
Yeah.
And you start to move with effortless ease. So you move the body like, nature. And so the whole idea is not to use the physical effort, but then just to cultivate the energy so that you start to let energy to move you instead of you moving, the energy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is so deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Moving little back in your life. How about your childhood and how it was? Is there any inspiration from your childhood you got? Like, if I talk about me, my parents were very spiritual. My grandparents also were very spiritual into this path since long, and that's how I come and end up with this. So, how about you? Is there any story to share?
Um, so my parents, they always believe in um, finding what you love doing in life, what aligns with, what I love doing and passionate about, which really helped me, so that I've got the freedom, not like just getting stuck into, you know, the cultural expectations, I guess, of pushing you into this path or that path.
Mm.
So I do have a lot of freedom, which I'm so grateful for. Um, so yeah, so I'm grateful to be able to have all the years to explore what it is that I want and to follow my dream, follow my path, and to really align with why am I here? What am I here to do?
Mm. So nice. Freedom is very important. I
Mm.
felt very restricted when I was very young, or maybe in my teenage age. I felt a rebellion towards everyone. That's so unfair.
Yes.
But now I got the reason why.
Mm.
All right. So if you can share more about My Yoga Essence. What you do in it, how you teach other people or how you heal other people, and what's the practice?
Yeah, so um, I guess the reason why I've got the name My Yoga Essence, yoga is a union, and it's the connection with yourself, with the essence of who you are, and you're here to find what it is that you're here to do,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can feel more empowered in this world. Um, and so behind my yoga essence is how, like I mentioned already, how we can, or how I can empower people well-being journey so that they can really take charge of their own health and to take care of their own energy as well. Because oftentimes, when we look at the internet and then going through things, and then we're always searching out. It's almost like from how I started with this journey. I'm always searching out for, other people to help me. But
Yeah.
it's just like, well, you are here to help yourself. You're here to learn what life is here for you to do instead of just reaching out. Reaching out, there's no problem with that. We all need help, and you need guidance, but it's more the idea behind my yoga essence is how I can empower people so that they can be their own healer themselves
Mm.
and to feel their own cup of energy by, taking charge of themselves, so that so they don't rely on me being there all the time. Otherwise, I'll be like, oh, I'll be everywhere.
Yeah, yes, so true.
Yeah.
So in uh while I go through your website, in it
Mm.
it mentioned about lots of other modalities. Like first is yoga, second is you are into Ayurveda as well. You are into that Qigong practice as well. So and there is one more which you can add the name. So how all are all of them are connected or all of them are different and how it's different if not connected then.
Yeah, I guess it took me a while to really focus my path
Hmm.
because it's not until I explore all the different healing modalities then I find, okay, what is it that resonate with me most, and it feels so good for my body and for my mind and for my spirit as well. So I really started with Ayurveda and then the yoga and then the yoga therapy. And then within the yoga, there's it's such a big world with yoga. There's so many different paths. And so I was exploring all these different things, including kids, yoga, prenatal, pregnancy, and then yoga therapy, which I love, working with one on one so that I can really focus with that particular person, with that energy that that's in front of me. Um, and then I was exploring so many different things until I go, okay, well, I'm doing a lot. Now I didn't know yoga is so big. And so I need to sort of bring myself back in to go, okay, what is it that is really speaking to me, speaking to my heart, speaking to my soul, and what really fills me. And ultimately, it's the energy piece.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm really moving from yoga to the Qigong, the energy healing, which is more the focus of it's all energy.
Correct.
I hope that that answers your question.
Yes, yes. The other question, like before you teach others or heal others or guide others, how about you? How's your routine? That few things you never miss daily basis or weekly basis, you just follow it as a routine. And how you heal yourself?
Okay, so my routine is I always wake up to feel my energy, body is, and my mind as well, to calm my mind, to keep my mind clear and open for my day, is through an energy meditation, which is something that I teach as well. And it's a really powerful technique that I learned from the ancient mystery school, which helps me to run my energy, get my energy running, and just make sure that anything that's in my mind that I can start sort of not holding onto it, but then start moving it through and moving it out as well. And
Mm.
so that helps my energy body to run itself. And then when I get up, that's when I do my Qigong. My physical body, needs some energy.
Mm.
And yeah, that really helps to empower me to set my day with the energy that I want to create for my day. So these are the two practices I do.
Mm.
Um,
And that's in early morning.
that's in first thing in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. So without, doing my work or checking emails or anything like that, the first thing I do is, yeah, my practice.
Yeah.
It's like my sacred space
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
myself.
And we all need it. If we don't get time for ourselves, there is no use of doing anything.
Yeah, yeah. I always teach people to, fill your cup first, just like putting your own oxygen mask first before you take care of the person next to you. But because we are always giving out to so many people, and so I find that a lot of people are not, giving back to themselves. That comes last,
Mm.
and so we're giving a lot. So, pretty much what I love to teach and share with people is for those givers out there to be taking care of your energy first before anyone else, because we can only be responsible for our energy. We cannot be responsible for anyone else.
Yes, yes. And it's not a selfish thing to do, it's a necessary or a need.
Yes, yes, exactly,
You see, in
exactly.
our culture also, the mostly everyone, like a male person is like a bread maker right now, and the female person is to take care of family and kids and other
Mm,
members and all the other chaos. So it's a need. If you are not healthy, if you are not energetic enough, if you are not getting time for yourself, how you I can say take care of others.
mm,
Which you're bound to with your routine. So yeah, it's a need, it's not a selfish thing.
yeah.
All right. How you feel about food though? Does the food is being part of healing your body, like energetic food? Does the different food have different energy? Do you believe in that? How you feel about it?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. There's energy in everything, and everything is made of energy, just
Mm.
like me and you, we made of energy.
Yes.
So just really consciously choosing food that is going to serve your body. That's really important. Like, you would naturally and intuitively be drawn to certain things as well.
Mm.
And even though sometimes the mind will go, oh, there's all this sugar sweet dessert food, just like yum, yum, yum. And it's just the thought of having the food and it just makes you satisfied. But it's like, hey, getting in touch with your body and feeling into, okay, how does this food makes my body feel? So
Mm.
it's a very intuitive calling from your body.
Mm.
And I do believe as well eating with the season a lot. So because that's when, you can feel the juiciness of the food and, there's so much energy to it. There's so much aliveness to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in Uh, recently, I started this practice that before I eat anything or drink anything, I just pray. Pray meaning just think and make sure that this food is very healthy for me. This is going to be lots of benefit to my body. And then I close my eyes, sit there, and start believing that this is what I am gaining today. It's very good, very energetic food, and then I absorb everything. So it I don't know how it's going to help, but I think I feel good. Uh,
Yeah, definitely. Well, while you were talking about that as well, what I do when I fill up my water bottle every morning,
yeah.
I charge the water with
Mhm.
positive energy and I thank the water for, purifying me.
Yeah.
And I think the thought, the intention behind, because there is energy behind every single thought. And
Yeah.
so when you put out, your whole thought, in a sentence is so charged with so much energy. So I strongly believe in that too.
Agree, agree. While we talk about energy and thought, um, I have one guru or a master or teacher, you can say, which teach me all this meditation technique.
Mm,
He mentioned that what we are thinking, it's having its own energy. So if we are thinking positive, negative, doesn't matter. Every thought have its own energy, and most of the people, 80% of the time, having a negative thoughts coming out of their body, and that's creating a thought pollution. We can't
mm,
see it, but it's bigger than any other pollution in the world right now. We have to worry about it because it's causing the global warming because all the thoughts are creating a loss of heat. So yeah, it's out there. We can't see it, but definitely we can feel it. So how we feel it while we are in such a crowd, let's say in a railway station. I mean, from where I belong, it's a very crowded and population is so much. So I feel that whenever I was in such a crowd, I feel loss of drained energy from my
mm,
body because of other people's thought may affect us as well. I want to go home, sit in a peace, or I want to reach to my workplace wherever I'm going as fast as possible because I don't like that crowd. But while I'm in meditation with a positive crowd, I feel I can sit here for a longer period, even though it's two different kind of crowd only, collectivity only. But I feel different in both places. So maybe
mm.
that's how the thought energy affect us. Even if we are sitting in a same room, my thought may affect you or your thought may affect me if we don't know how to protect our energy body. So how what are your thoughts on it? This is what he mentioned here.
Yeah, it's actually a really big part of my life because I grew up actually being a very sensitive child, and I would feel very anxious, when there's so many people around me. When I go out, I'm just always hanging on to my mum, and I
Yeah.
just feel like, oh my God, like there's all this energy out there. I couldn't explain it at that time because I was a kid until, much later on, in life where I learned about energy. It's just like, wow, it makes so much sense. And you are so right as well. When you are in a group with meditating, together, because you are in the same energy of
Mhm.
it. And so that peaceful, that calming, centered energy. Whereas if you're in the crowd, in the city or whatever, and there's so many things going on, you
Mm.
know,
Yes.
and energy is just throwing everywhere. And if you're a sensitive person, if you're an empath like me,
Mhm.
oh my God, it's so hard. I just feel like, oh my God, like I have to just keep myself together, go in and get my thing and then come out.
Yes.
And this is what I used to be like as well before I learned about energy techniques. Um, and then now I just feel like, you know what, I run my energy, I learn to protect my energy.
Mhm.
I'm being aware of what energy gets into my field. And that's when I know that I can move that out because it's simply energy that can transform, can be moved. And I feel so much clearer and I can stay so connected to myself in the crowd. And I
Mm.
can stay so grounded, so centered, despite of what's going on. Even though I don't want to be there for too long, because you're just like, oh my God, I can hold myself for so
Yeah.
long until I'm just like, whoa, okay. But yeah, no, having the energy techniques and the tools really help me.
Good
Yeah.
to know. Yes, yes.
Mm,
Because we all need it. Maybe many of us right now have some sort of knowledge that what is spirituality, what is energy healing,
mm,
but they don't know maybe the real path or technique. So this podcast may help all of them which who are in little doubt how to start, but we all need it. And just to give our audience a little guidance on things like we are in society, we can't get rid of everything. We have all up downs in our life, all the emotions in our life. Sometimes we are angry, sometimes sad, sometimes this and that.
Mm.
We are in such a crowd which affect us. So how you guide them to protect themselves? How a small practice you mentioned them to start with, so they start with that and feel some difference.
Number one, I would say being aware.
Mm,
The awareness piece is so important. And being aware someone else's energy doesn't feel the same as your energy.
mm,
So when you are in the space of yourself only, of your own energy,
mm,
how does that feel? It feels good. It feels comfortable. I feel like home and cozy. I can relax and I don't need to worry or think about anything because I'm just in, the space of my own energy.
mm,
Versus when you are interacting with people, wow, there's two energy that's exchanging now. How does that make you feel? Do you feel off center? Do you feel pulled out to the other person's energy, or can you still stay connected and grounded in your own energy? So
mm.
I think having this awareness of what's your energy and what's not your energy can begin this process of, this energy protection and energy healing as well for yourself so that you don't get so caught in other people's energy.
Yes, yes, yes.
So basically, it comes down to two. So there's only two kinds of energy.
Mm.
So your energy and not your energy. So when you're
How
in your
much
own
practice
energy,
we need to identify this?
I know, like, just being in your own space and you feel comfortable, like I said,
Mm,
that's your energy.
mm,
And when you feel you're getting caught in someone's energy, you feel tired, you feel drained, or you feel like, oh, I feel overwhelmed, why am I still buzzing and tingling so much? That's not your energy, that's someone else's energy. And
yes,
so this is the awareness piece is like the most essential piece for someone to recognize what is their energy when it's out of alignment.
yeah.
And
And
then people can do, obviously, um, like I mentioned earlier, there is a running energy meditation course series as well, where people learn all these different tools, start to really work with their energy and start building and running their energy so that they can be more empowered as well.
so true. So,
Mm.
yeah, once I start practice and know about the difference between this and that, it's very helpful to start even at least they start focusing on the things
Mm.
what's happening, what they're feeling. At least at some point they get to know that okay, I feel good when I am with nature. Let's say I'm out in jungle or at a beach or in mountain. I feel good. But I don't feel good in some sort of social gathering or function while there is a lot of talking and gossip going on. And even though I'm not part of it, but I have to listen. I have to be there. I can't say, oh, okay, no. So it's good to protect your own energy.
Yeah, and one thing you will notice as well, like you mentioned, when you're in nature, you just feel so good.
Yes.
And when we're in nature, our energy naturally expands, our aura expands, our energy field expands because it feels comfortable, it feels safe because we are nature. And
Yeah.
then when we in the crowd, when we in a lift,
Mm,
with other people, your aura just shrinks
mm,
because your energy knows how to protect itself. I don't want to get caught into everyone else's energy in the lift. I don't want to know what's going on. I don't care.
mm.
I just want to feel safe. And your body is always doing everything it can to protect yourself, to
Yes.
protect you.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
so true. And
Mm.
because you mentioned very correctly, we are nature. We are made of 5 elements, all the natural elements. And whenever we connect to all these elements with nature, like we connect to mountain, which is earth element, definitely in the jungle or where we have a good peaceful environment. There is a wind blowing, air energy is there, a beautiful collectivity of trees are there, plants are there. There is a beach or river, there is a water energy is there. So, and space and sky is unlimited. You can go outside your house and you can connect with that anytime. So it's really important to know that how to connect with with them easy faster way, not easily but faster way. Let's say what I believe I do is I just go in a grass or somewhere in a ground open barefoot. I just open my both hands spread this way and just pray to Mother Nature, Earth, that please heal me. That's it. That's what I pray. Whatever inside me, just you absorb it and balance me. And I feel that some heated energy flowing out from my hand, and it's absorbing by earth. That's what I feel. That's my feeling. I don't know what others feel, but that's how I make connection with the earth element. So, what are your thoughts on it? Is there any other technique you can share with
I
audience?
love that. I
Mm,
think, yeah, we're so connected to nature. We're nature, right? Whenever I love going to the park. I love, just really spending a lot of time there.
mm,
But the weather has been not so good. It's been raining a lot. But it's nice after the rain, so it's now clearing, which is beautiful. I love connecting with trees.
mm,
Trees is such a big part because this whole ecosystem, the roots that goes down beneath the earth, the surface of the earth, and all the trees are interconnected. They're just communicating with each other. And so when you're connecting to one of your favorite tree, um, I felt like this continuous flow of energy, like it's just moving in a cycle,
mm,
and it's so nurturing and it's so um, enlivening at the same time. So I just love connecting with trees. So I love touching trees. I love to connect with their energy. And different trees speaks a different language, as in, some trees do like human touching. Some trees just like, do not
yeah,
come close to me. Just
very
stay away. It's
sensitive.
just like, yeah, it's very sensitive. And this really feeds me and fuels my energy. That's why when I teach Qigong, I love to teach under the tree.
Mm,
And, we all really benefit from the energy of the tree. And then the tree loves our breath because we're giving it back to the trees. And
yes,
then the trees gives us this new life force energy. So I just love exchanging, especially with the trees.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
You are so right, and I've heard a lots of stories. Even right now, there are lots of trees which are centuries old in India, and in that under that tree, many saints or guru did their practice like a daily meditation sitting under that tree, and that tree still have that energy. It's like growing and growing and growing daily, and you can still
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah. I love that.
But if you want to share about your future plans with the audience.
My future plan is to be able to share more of this energy work so that people can really take care of their own energy and
Mm,
they can be more in charge and to empower their own energy so that they've got more creative life force energy to create a life that they want to create.
mm. Good to know. And if someone wants to reach you out and connect you, what's the best way? If you can share like anything like your website, email ID, what's the best?
Yeah, so my website, which is myyogaessence.com.au, or my Instagram at myyogaessence.
Okay, thank you. So you can see those links and website in the screen as well. Thank you so much, Carol. It's really nice, power pack session. I feel really good. In between of our conversation, sometimes I feel lots of goosebumps as well. Thank you so much for being here and giving us your time. So thank you, Carol, for sharing your wisdom, your journey, your experience. Uh, Thank you for being present in this universe. What you are doing, keep doing because world need this. World need those energy and the people who are healing them. So keep doing it. And if today's If today's episode resonated with you, please follow Inner Calling New Zealand. If you like this episode, if you feel it guides you, and if you feel there are many more people with whom you want to share this episode with them. Like this, comment this, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it so far. Um, we are going to bring such more personalities in this podcast to know their journey, to know their path, what they're doing, how they're guiding people. If you want to check all the other members, all the pure souls journey, stay tuned and subscribe to this. Until next time, deep breath, as Carol mentioned, be your own healer, protect your energy, and thank you for listening to this.
For having me. It's so nice chatting with you and to be able to share, with like-minded.